I've always wanted to be a writer, she says, in a Goodfellas kind of way. But I had a problem, a big problem, in the form of a little duck, given to me by my old English teacher. I had no idea why, until she helpfully explained to me, "This is for you, Hannah, a little companion, for when you're swimming around in Norfolk dykes for the rest of your life." Well, I thought, this can't be too good for my writing career. My desk would be tough to squeeze in, plus my papers would get all wet and muddy, and there's nowhere to plug my computer in. And, hang on, there are no coffee machines in dykes. No coffee at all. And that means no writing would ever get done. But then, a few years later, I was told, by a much nicer teacher, I might add, that I should call myself a writer. Because by definition, a writer is just a person who writes. And at first I thought, this is bullshit, as it means that everyone is, by definition, a writer. Even twats who write on walls and fail even to spell the simplest word right. It makes a writer nothing special if everyone can write. But then I thought, I'm being a tad bitter. So I looked further into the definition of what a writer is, and it said, someone who writes in a particular way. And it made me a little happier about it all, because although a writer is, by definition, just a person who writes, that means I've been a writer all my fucking life. And not only that, but no one else can write like a little duck who lives in a Norfolk dyke. I'm 21. I'm supposed to have grown up by now, really, and found it for myself. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for something to happen to me. Where is it? To make me grow up. Everything's always late. I've been waiting. That's what you get for living in the middle of nowhere, I suppose. Our postman doesn't even come half the time. Shitty hotel. And when he does, it's after 1 p.m. I swear he conveniently forgets we exist, so he doesn't have to bother stopping on our shitty, torn-up road. Nothing grows. He could have a fear of dogs, maybe. But where I come from, we do have 4 of them. Nothing changes. But I think if he did, he would be wise to find another job. Like clockwork. It's not happening today. And I think I can't feel it. I feel nothing every 10 minutes. Maybe tomorrow, eh? Everything is always on time. I'm 21. Here. And yet, I listen to the trains. I feel so damn old. And when the lights go out, I look so young. That sounds like a child, big-headed all over again. I know. And it would be if I were, say, 45 and said, "Oh, don't I look so young and hip and beautiful for my age? Our bodies, like grown-ups, use skin creams, you know, and had other ideas. But I'm not. There was only one bed. I'm not any of those things. I'm saying we stayed in watching Forrest Gump. I'm 21. But I look 16, not young or hip, some shitty or place beautiful in between, but childish, like a hotel in London that I stayed in once, and dumb. Our minds, like children, I'm 21, were up for going out and having fun. That's what I tell myself and others, over. Now give me something to
over
fucking drink.
Again.
And tell
Just
everyone
to
who would
make sure
listen.
they heard me.
Do you hear me?
But they never listen.
Someone thought I
then
looked
I'll go
so
to a wedding
young.
and be handed a glass of orange juice.
Or young.
While the adults get champagne.
I'm 21.
An older woman would find this
That's
very
what I tell
flattering.
myself and others.
And tell everyone who would
over
listen.
and over
Again.
Someone thought I looked so
Just
young.
to make sure they heard
that
me.
they thought I wasn't allowed to drink.
But they never listen.
But I'm not old.
As then I'll go
or
to a
young.
wedding and be handed a glass
21.
of orange juice.
Do you
While
hear
the
me?
adults get champagne.
Now give me something to fucking drink.
An older woman would find this very flattering.
I'm 21.
Not
But
grown,
I'm not old.
not young.
I'm 21. Some shitty place.
Everything's
in between.
always late.
Like a hotel in
I'm
London
supposed to
that
have
I
grown
stayed
up
in
by now.
once. Before I caught
It's
the
late.
Eurostar. It was cold.
I feel nothing.
There was only one bed. It's not happening
We
today.
stayed in watching Forrest Gump, so he doesn't have to bother stopping
Our
on
minds,
our shitty
like children,
torn-up road.
We're up for going out and having fun.
Maybe.
But our bodies,
But
like
I think if he
grown-ups,
did, he would be wise to find
were older
another job.
and had other
I
ideas.
swear he conveniently forgets we exist.
I'm 21. I'm still
And
waiting.
when the lights go out,
I feel like
our
a child.
postman doesn't even
all
come
over
half
again.
the time.
I listen to the trains. That's what you
Every
get for
10
living in the
minutes.
middle of nowhere, I
Always on
suppose.
time.
And I think
I can't feel it.
everything is always on time here.
Everything's always late.
Like clockwork.
I swear he
Where I come
conveniently
from.
forgets we exist.
Everything stands still.
I'm supposed to have grown up by now.
Nothing grows. Nothing
Where is
changes.
I'm waiting for it to happen.
I'm 21. And I've just realised in some
I'm
shitty
21.
hotel in London that I've been
It's
waiting.
not happening today.
Hanging around.
I'm
the
waiting for it to
countryside.
happen.
Waiting for something to
Everything's
happen
always
to me.
late. I feel nothing.
To make me grow up.
I'm
And
21.
I should have come out here and found it for myself.
One more time. Well, here goes nothing, I suppose. Wait, what was I supposed to say? Was it yours or mine first? Bugger. I'll start again. Sorry about that. My mind's all over the bloody place. I'm getting so bored of doing this, but I'm gonna try one more fucking time. Get it right all the way through. Sorry about that. My mind's all over the bloody place. And if I'm honest, I don't have any idea why I'm doing this. Because you can't stay single forever. Do you want to die alone? Well, if it's this much hassle, then I really don't know if I can answer that question. Just give me a second. Well, make that a minute, an hour. No, fuck it. Make it a few years. And maybe I'll be able to give you an answer you want to hear. I'm back. But I have no answers. None you want to hear. I tried it your way, but now it's time to venture down mine. Are you ready? Basically, I wrote down these stupid lists that were asked of me. Write about yourself. Maximum of a few hundred words. What, you mean you don't want my life story? If you're thinking of falling in love with me, there's things you want to know that can't be squeezed into this tiny blank space. You got lipstick on my teeth. What you mean you don't want my life story? If you're thinking of falling in love with me, there's things you'll need to know that can't be squeezed into this tiny blank space. And then I had to explain what I wanted in a man. And there the space was too big to fill with drivel about what I think makes the perfect guy. So basically, I burned all the words I wrote and came up with this. I want to cut through the bullshit that is dating and all this love nonsense, because I'm crap at it. I want to know what love is, but I don't want you to show me, I want you to tell me. Explain to me, please, in basic words, no dribble. Dribble's what I'm doing. Please, in basic words, no riddles, all this potential match bollocks. Strip it down and give me the basic facts. Someone, please. I'm shit at reading the signs. I get bored of waiting. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Playing stupid games like Monopoly. It's like Monopoly. It takes forever, it builds up to nothing, and there is only one winner. Except sometimes there's no winner and it drags on for so long that everyone just gives up on it. My point? Well, my point is that I have just one thing I need of you. Answer me, please. Answer me, please. Are you a man? If so, that's good, because guess what? I happen to be a woman. And technically, we're made for each other. We're made for each other. Don't you know? So let's play Monopoly.